What's up, everyone? Welcome to Finesse Empire. And if you have already been watching my videos, then welcome back. I do want to apologize for being gone as long as I have. I've been working on the back end of my YouTube channel, trying to get a lot of content put together so that way I can post on a regular basis. So I've been just really busy lately. But thank you all for tuning in. Let's just jump right into it. Real quick though, I want to say to those that are new, just to tell you a little bit about Finesse Empire. Finesse Empire is an organization that I came up with so that way I may give out valuable content. This content can be a variety of things, such as ways to work from home, different niches to get into. If you're into marketing, then I have different things to help you market and whatnot. And just it's so many things, and that's why I came up with Finesse Empire, because it's just going to be an empire full of a whole lot of different things, right? So today we're going to be talking about how to hire a VA and what steps that you need to take to hiring a VA. So, as you see in front of you right now, I'm on this website called Upwork. Upwork is a platform where you can hire VAs for any tasks that you're needing help with. It can be any type of VA, such as in the United States, in the Philippines, Mexico, just whatever you choose or wherever you choose to hire your VA from. And it's free to create an account. Just hit get started, go to upwork.com. You're gonna land on this page right here. If you want to know information, just scroll down. But real quick, how it works is you post a job, and we'll be going over that. And then freelancers will, once your job is posted, from my experience, about maybe a few hours after I did my job post, I was getting VA proposals, is what they call it on Upwork. I was getting proposals for people that were wanting to work with me. And so you just post a job, hire, and then they'll start to work for you. You could choose the date that they start. You could choose to pay, whether it be fixed priced or hourly, if you're looking for a long-term VA. And we'll discuss all this here shortly, but that's just the basics of it. It's just simple. Just hit get started. You need your first name, your last name, and a work email address. And then after that, you'll need to check your email address for confirmation. So I'm just going to go ahead and sign in. That way, y'all can get a tour of the back end. Now, this is my favorite type of VA platform, or my favorite platform to hire a VA on. For one, it's free. The only downfall is that they'll take 2.75% of your dang it, y'all, I'm losing train of thought. Excuse me. I know I'm saying a lot. It's just losing train of thought. trying to think of a word for it. But anyways, all in all, to take a percentage out of your pay to in order out of well it's going to be out of the VA's pay. All you're going to do, say if you made a contract up with them for $90 a week, they're going to take 2.75% of that for a convenience fee. So that's just going to hurt them on the back end. Now, if you don't like that and you want your VA to get paid in full, then this platform wouldn't be for you, which a lot of people, don't like that. But on the other end, it's free. So let's go ahead and log in. I should have chose to keep me logged in just for this purpose. Okay, so this is my job post that I've done when I hired my VA. When you do make a job post, this is what it'll look like. I'm going to scroll down slowly so that way y'all can see. You got your job post name, which mine is the eBay product listing, order fulfillment, eBay store manager, a VA for eBay store. All in all, that just sums up to I need an eBay store manager all for them to do everything. And then I'll go into detail in the description. The job category would be sales and marketing. And then I just summed it up, put in the description what exactly what you're looking for, and make sure you put that in your description so that way that they know exactly what you're looking for, what they're going to be hired for. And then it also gives you an option to change, revise it or whatever if maybe the VA has a different suggestion or something else. And it also gives you that option before hiring to revise your contract and whatnot. So the type of project is going to be, well, that'll be up to you. It could be a one-time project or it can be an ongoing project, which one-time project you want to do fixed price for. So I'm looking for a full-time VA, or I was looking for a full-time VA. So I put ongoing project, but they have one-time project, they have an ongoing project. And if you're not for sure, just hit I'm not for sure. Because maybe you want one time, but yet maybe slowly transition into full time or whatnot. And of course, you can always go back, revise it, and whatnot. So, also, once you do click on that, you'll have an option to add screening questions. Something. Kind of like a resume, and they ask you questions when you're submitting your resume. That's what this is pretty much. And the questions I chose to ask was, do you have any questions about the job description? What challenging part of this job are you most experienced in? What past project or job have you had that is most like this one, and why? Why did you apply to this particular job? And why do you think you are a good fit for this particular project? Now, those are spot on questions. Those are something that you want to ask, for one, to get to know your VA a little bit more and to see how they answer the question and whatnot. So, it's just a little, just kind of gives you an option to get to know your VA more. That's what I like to say. And also, you could choose to require a cover letter or not, which is a good idea to do. Oh man, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, and then you can also choose what you would like for them to expertise in. I did the following that you see on the screen. This is what it'll look like. Upwork will suggest a few things, and you can choose. I should have chose that one. And if it's not what you're looking for, they'll suggest additional options. And also, you could choose ones that you prefer, that you would think, or that you would want them to have. You could choose the location. I just choose worldwide. When you choose worldwide, you get a whole lot of variety of VAs from all over the world, different options. And if you just want to work with people that's based in the U.S. only, just hit U.S. only. Also, you can choose location preferences. I do have a preference, but I choose Philippines. For one, they tend to work better. They tend to have better work ethics and whatnot. But I'm not saying that people in the U.S. are bad. That's just my preference. So, but I have heard that Upwork don't like you choosing a particular type of country or whatever. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I just wanted to put that in there. When I watched a review about this, they had mentioned that, so I just chose worldwide. But even if you choose worldwide, you can still choose them from a certain location, and I will show you all that later in this video. So go to cancel. Let's see what else. You could choose whether or not you want people from only Upwork viewing your application or anyone. And you can also choose to invite people to view your application. Say if you're like in a Facebook group with virtual assistants or with that drop shipping or whatnot, and somebody, be like, hey, if you're looking for a VA, then contact me, and then you just send them an invite, get a link to your job post, and be like, hey, check out my job post if interested, then let me know. Also, you can choose to hire one or more freelancers. If you have more than one task to do and you want to kind of like sort it out between an individual, then you are able to hire more than one freelancer. Also, if you already have a freelancer and you want to pay them through this platform, then you can invite them to this platform. Y'all can continue your contract through Upwork. Also, you could choose to add specific qualifications that's required. They also have an option for freelancer type. Sorry about that. It had cut off on me. But as I was saying, you can choose the type of freelancer that you would like, whether it be independent, intermediate, or expert. I always choose independent because they already know what they're doing and whatnot. Job success score, 90% job success and up is what I chose. Now what that means is on Upwork, which also I am also going to be showing you, they have rising talent, which is people that are just getting started on Upwork. And they also have ones that have been on Upwork for a while, which gives them a higher percentage of their job success. So the more jobs that they have, the more ratings they get, and some of them will have 80% success rate, 90, 65. So that's what that means. Hours billed on Upwork means on the Upwork platform, you can choose to kind of, how do I say, adjust the settings to if you're looking for specific type of VAs that worked a certain amount of hours. Like you could choose an hour and up, 30 plus hours, and whatnot. So the benefit on that to me is the more hours they worked on Upwork to me that means the more they are familiar with Upwork and whatnot and what they should expect. But it's not a big deal, or to whether they're just now starting off or not. So you could choose the level of English that you would want them to have: fluent, somewhat fluent, bilingual, whatnot. Rising talent means, like I just mentioned, rising talent means that they're just now getting started on Upwork. They have made a little bit of money, just not much, and they're slowly starting to rise. So you can choose to include those people, or you could choose not to. Qualification groups is just something that you can choose whether or not you want to make a group of qualifications. Now, this is where, right here it says budget. This is where you can choose to have a fixed price or have an hourly price. In the beginning, I chose the fixed price, and you can set your budget. My budget was $200 at the time, and I wanted intermediate level. I wanted them to be an intermediate level of the job that I was wanting them to do. You could choose entry, intermediate, or expert. I chose intermediate. You don't want to choose entry because then it's just kind of more work on your end, and your whole point is to have someone get started and not really have to worry about maybe training them or really kind of like looking over them. But if you really want someone to really get in there and get the job done, then expert would be your choice. But of course it's going to be more expensive. But I'm going to show you here and later on in the video how you can hire a VA for less than $10 an hour. Okay, so there goes that. And you could choose to pay hourly, or you could choose to pay fixed price. If you pay hourly, make up the budget, $2 an hour, and 3, 10, 12, whatever you and your VA agree on. Let's see. So that's, now that we went over the job post, what the job post will look like, what you'll have to decide what you want to put on there. Now let's go over to, and I'll go ahead and show y'all from scratch what the steps you'll have to take for a new job post real quick. Just go over it. That way y'all can see. I know I had already made one. See if I can do a new job. Go to post a job, and it'll ask, what would you like to do? You can reuse a previous job post or create a new job. So we're going to go to create a new job, hit continue, and you're going to enter the name of your job post. It gives you some examples, the category. They have all different kind of categories. If you're doing a drop shipping business, then yours would be sales and marketing, and then they have additional options. There's SEO, let's see, sales and marketing. Let's just do marketing custom research. Now, I'm not going to go over all of this because I just basically went over exactly what your job post will look like. I just wanted to take y'all on the actual job post. And then you just write a description. Next. And this gives you option to put any another description. Now that was as far as a while ago. This is the actual description as far as what you're going to want them to do and whatnot. A while ago was just a title description. So yeah, pretty much what I just went over a while ago is what it is. Just wanted to go. I just wanted to show y'all where to go to actually post a job. Now this is what your platform, the inside of your Upwork account will look like. If you have any postings, it'll be under my jobs, notifications. Also, in order to hire a VA, to even consider hiring a VA, you do have to upload a payment method. They will not automatically bill you. It's up to you. It's up to you to when it's time to pay up, to go ahead and pay. They won't automatically take it out. But in order to do that, you just go to settings where your name is right here. Go down to settings. And then you're going to go to click on my info. It's going to be a drop down. Go to billing methods. And then you're just going to go to wait a minute. Should be able to click this plus sign. There it goes. Okay, yeah, there it goes. And you can choose to add your PayPal, or you can choose to just add a regular card. Now, they do not accept prepaid cards, so you will not be able to use a prepaid card with this platform. And that's how you add a payment method. Oh man, it's saying that I have to re-enter my password. Okay, so there's just a back end on how to do your job posts and whatnot. Now, to look for a VA, now VAs will come to you and make proposals and whatnot, which is pretty much submit the resumes. But if you are really trying to, are really in a rush, hire a VA and whatnot, and don't want to wait, then they also have an option for you to find freelancers and to limit your search option. So just go to freelancers, go to find freelancers. Now, I told y'all that y'all can shorten it down to the state that you prefer, the country, wherever you prefer your VA to be from, or to excuse me, be in and whatnot. And how you do that is, first of all, if you want to say, for example, I prefer the Philippines, right? And I told y'all why I prefer the Philippines, and there's also another reason. Now, believe it or not, like I mentioned before, you can hire a VA for under $10. Now, brace yourself, because you might not believe me, but you can hire a VA for as low as $3 an hour for 30 hours or more a week, whatever they agree to work, how many hours they agree to work, for however many hours they agree to work. Okay, I kept saying that wrong. I wanted to correct myself. But yes, you can hire a VA for as low as $3 an hour. Now, those VAs are usually resided into the Philippines, or I'm trying to think of another one. There was another one, but the Philippines and somewhere else. But yeah. But if you want to shorten that down to where you're just looking, at VAs from the Philippines only, just hit that, turn that US only off, turn it off to where it's black, and then you're gonna go over here where you see the settings, and right here in the search location box, you're gonna put the Philippines. And there's also other different settings that you can do to shorten down your search. So say I like to choose any job success will work, because who knows. You can choose an hourly rate. So I'm wanting to hire somebody for about maybe $3 to $7, right? So I'm going to choose $10 and below. If you can afford more, you can go up more. And then you can choose to shorten it down to the amount that they had earned on Upwork so far. Now, as far as that goes, the more they earn, the more the better job success rate that they will probably have. Which also means the more they earn, that means they did their job, got paid. Because if you're not okay with the job that they do, then, or if it wasn't something that y'all agreed on, then you don't have to pay them. That's the good thing about Upwork. But of course, it has to be legitimate. You do have to review their work, or you can choose to review their work before paying them. So that's a good thing that I like about Upwork. So I like to keep it pretty much on any amount earned, because it gives you more options. But if you just rather choose a specific amount, then you're able to do that. Last activity, anytime. But it's probably best to choose within 2 weeks, because if they're not really active, then you really don't want them to be shown. So. And also, you can choose the English level, the hours billed, the type of freelancer that you want, independent, agency. Of course, I'm going to choose independent. Hours billed is how many hours they worked on Upwork so far. I like to choose any hours. And also, you could choose skill tests. Some of them will have tests that they have taken within the Upwork platform that they chose to take or not. And then it'll also be on their resume. So, and you just hit apply filters. And as you can see on the far right, these people are all from the Philippines. And some as low as $5, $6, $8, $5. And also to shorten down exactly what you're looking for. For example, I'm looking for an eBay store manager, so I'm going to type in eBay store manager. And so that'll bring all of these up, which all of these people have experience in that. And as you can see right here in the middle, she has a 90% or 93% success rate. She's earned $70,000 so far within this Upwork platform, which is pretty awesome. And she only requires $10 an hour. Now, I know you're probably saying, I thought you said that you could hire them as low as $3 an hour. You can. You just have to search and look. As you can see right here, this one, Jayza, is offering her service for $3.33 an hour. And her job success rate is 100%. And she's earned so far $20,000 and up. So say if you're interested, what you'll do is you'll click on her profile. You'll go over it, read it, hit more. Some of them will have a specific day or specific amount of hours that they can work. They'll state that in their job description. It'll also be on the bottom right here where it says availability. She says she can work Monday through Saturday, 8 to 12 hours a day. She also mentioned she has a reliable internet connection, which, you know, you want to look for those key points. Sometimes they'll mention them, and you can choose to ask. You can also choose to interview them on Upwork or to interview them on Skype. I like to use Skype to interview, to do FaceTime interview. A lot of them like to use Skype as well. You can also do FaceTime interview on this platform itself. So she's worked 9,000 hours so far. So, and she had 41 jobs. So, and she speaks fluent English. You can also view her work history. Sometimes, as a business owner, you're able to leave feedback about your VAs, how good they did. Rate them out of 5 stars and whatnot. And she has nothing but 5 stars so far. Excellent worker, hire immediately, responsive, responsible, quality control, speed, dedication. Jayza has been great during the period we had work. I will look to hire. So far, this looks like a good potential VA. So say if you did like her, what you'll do is you'll hit invite to job. But if you're not sure and you still want to look, you could just hit save job. And then Upwork will automatically put something in there for you. But you can type in your own things. Just click it and then edit it. Choose the job post that you're wanting and then hit send invitation. And that's how you hire a VA. If you want more information about this and you want to know more about my experience, then drop a comment down below and let me know. And I will be sure to get that to you. Thank you all for tuning in to Finesse Empire. Now this particular video is, you can hire a VA for any type of work that you may choose, that you may need help with. Data entry, searching items on different platforms, doing just different tasks. And I have a lot of more videos coming, so y'all stay tuned. Again, I'm sorry for being gone for a minute, but I'm working on uploading more videos, uploading more content. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'm out. Peace. Hey y'all, for more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.